Find out what's hot and what's not.
We watch your programme every week.
Welcome aboard Clubavision Tours. I'm Janine and I'll be your guide for this evening. Tonight we'll be cruising through Clubland, stopping at all points of interest. We'll see what the good Lord's got on the boil at Godskitchen, chat to E17, check Touch Magazine's dance chart and slink off to the Zap in Brighton for the Pussycat Club. Perfect.
Hi, I'm Brian Harvey from E17 and you're watching Clubavision.
If God were a chef, he'd be a cross between Gary Rhodes and my mum. Spiky hair and a skirt. Well, in Birmingham, they've got their own idea of what will be served up in the menu in God's Kitchen, and for 5 years they've been serving it up large to the Midlands with a spicy combination of saucy flavours. So we thought it was about time we headed off down that motorway for some rum, brum, fun.
Good shot, kid. I think you got him. Good shot, kid. I think you got him. Good shot, kid. I think you got him.
I'm here cooking up some gossip with the promoters of God's Kitchen. Introduce yourself, guys.
Hi, I'm Chris.
It's Tyrone.
So, do you always bring your family out with you?
Just on special nights.
You started in Australia, didn't you?
Basically, we moved to Australia and did a couple of parties in Sydney. We've been there about 8 months. We'd flown Judge Jules, Jeremy Healy, all the top jocks over, decided to come back to England and open up in Cambridge. And the rest is history.
As they say.
As they say.
When did you two actually start promoting together?
There's an airfield called Long Marston in Stratford where they used to do the Phoenix Festival, and my uncle's got a part share in it, and he did like a rave there in 1991, and I had a stall there selling whistles, poppers and t-shirts, and we met from that. I went up to him and said, "Hi, my name's Tyrone, I'm the nephew of the owner," and he told me basically to off, and I was in love from that day on. Well, that's the man for me.
No, basically we had a small club in Northampton called Wood Alive that was doing okay, and I knew the DJs really well, so I brought the big names to the place, and within a couple of months it was probably one of the busiest clubs for 100 miles around.
You're right, you're going to Ibiza this year as well, aren't you? At Amnesia with Tall Paul.
Paul, we love you, man.
Every Tuesday in Amnesia, Tall Paul's resident with like a host of other DJs. We're looking at taking a different approach and going weird and wonderful and bringing the vibe that I fell in love with when I first went there, bringing in like a mixed continental atmosphere.
It's a gorgeous venue. Do you want to tell us what's going on in each of the rooms?
In the main room, basically, the residents playing at the moment, and then later on at 12 o'clock we've got Pete Tong. In the basement we've got, again, residents playing at the moment, and later on Tony Onetto from Ibiza. In the back room we basically play more anthems and classics with Chris Turner and Martin Ford. We've got a trapeze act in the roof, we've got fire breathers, we've got Lucy from Preaching to the Perverted, the bird that like knocks herself off with an angle grinder. We've got Sebastian from Corpusent, the guy that did the Brit Awards. Basically loads of side shows, loads of acts, loads of things going on.
Do you two help out with the production as well? Do you put any of the decorations up?
We're fortunate enough the fact that our partner Eddie basically used to own a decor company before he came to work with us, and he puts all the effort into the production.
He's like the unsung hero. Without him, it's, you know, we've all got our job description, but his is the most important because he makes the club look really special.
I like that, unsung hero. Sasha over there should write a song for him.
I'm in the little love nest at God's Kitchen, sat with Stewart. You actually remix under two different names. Is that for two different styles of music?
It is, yeah. I remix with the same guy, a guy called Louis Gaston. Our first name is called Thumper, and that is the sound we produce under that name is more progressive house and trance. It's more underground. And the other name that we've just started is called Solar Plexus, which is a much more commercial sound, aimed at clubs like God's Kitchen and Gatecrasher.
Not only are you a DJ, you're an A&R manager and a producer.
Neo Records, which is an independent dance label. It was started about a year ago by a guy called Eddie Gordon, who is reasonably well known because he was the guy that started Manifesto Records, which everybody knows. Neo is his new label, and I'm the A&R manager there. We've got lots and lots of good tracks all signed, ready to go for this year. We're 10 releases in already, and there's a lot of good music about, and fortunately we're picking some of it up. So yeah, lots of good releases coming up.
What was it in music that first fascinated you?
I used to be a chartered surveyor, and then 3 years ago I went to Ibiza for a summer, and I worked at Cafe Mambo as one of the resident DJs. And when I came home, I said to myself I wasn't going to go back to my old profession, and I wanted to get involved in the music industry. So I hooked up with Trevor, which is Eddie's partner, and also Eddie, and I got a start at Neo. And I'm just a music fan. I love it.
Hi, this is Pete Tong at GodsKitchen for Clubavision. I can tell you, it's been emotional.
My name is Liam Mushing.
Hello. Do we know him?
No,
I've never seen it before in my life. You're a nutter.
I'm Mary. I'm Nicky. Sam. I'm Martin.
Yeah, this is my friend from work.
So why do they call you Tarzan?
Tarzan, because I'm a lord of the raves. Oh! I'm from Coventry, Daventry. I love the people, the music's fucking bang on. It's absolutely superb. I just, whoa!
And show us the back of your shirt. Why do you love it here?
It's just a complete atmosphere and the tunes and that. It's absolutely banging.
Best club in Birmingham.
The music is banging.
First time here tonight, I'm absolutely loving it.
Had a few strange looks tonight, just a few.
Here, every Friday.
Which room do you like best here? They've got a few rooms.
Mine one.
Definitely.
That's where all the weird people are, and it's good.
Crazy people hang out there.
It's got to be the fucking stage.
Right on the stage, man. You have to have water when you go clubbing.
Mental, chicken or rental.
Let's book in, have ya?
The only thing I don't like about it is you pay £10 in and there's never a buffet on.
Loads of girls. It just makes my night.
What keeps you going then? Vegetables?
It bloody does, they've been scratchings.
Wasn't it nice girls in here?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of those.
We've been talent spotting all night. Oh yeah, have you spotted any? There's a few.
I'm young, free, single. Love it, the best club in Birmingham.
Where do you normally go?
Gatecrasher.
It's just the venue, it's just great, it's big.
The atmosphere, everyone's just fucking happy, man. Everyone loves it.
Brilliant, fucking brilliant.
Sunday Central. Money pennies, Baker's Crunch, all over really now.
I like cream and I like progress.
Here next Friday and Passion on a Saturday, that's what I do every week. And I want to say hello to all you people in Leicester that recognise me. Yes, I.
We're going to Passion tomorrow night.
Which DJ do you like?
Tall
Paul, Judge Shaw.
Tall Paul and Judge Shaw's, yeah. Banging.
Judge Shaw's.
Pete Tong's fantastic.
He's a god, he's absolutely brilliant.
Tall Paul.
Are you going out to here?
I think we'll probably be going to a service station and having something to eat, and then I've got to go home because I've got to go and find my boyfriend. Hello, Jason.
Don't rip us off roads, otherwise the club's going to be empty. You know it.
Goodbye, Clubavision. I love you.
With probably one of the most influential men in dance music, Pete Tong. There's a lot of DJs that are on the circuit at the moment. What do you think separates you? What's your style?
I'm just enthusiastic about new music, really. So I just keep going. I don't really want to get pigeonholed in, one thing or another. I mean, I think in the sort of short term, it's definitely an advantage to just play one type of music. But to be honest, I think I would have been over by now if I'd just sort of stuck in one genre. But no, I'm excited by change. So if new music comes along, I want to play it. When I started out, I wanted to be a musician, and I wasn't a very good one, so I started DJing. So I play other people's records.
What did you used to play?
Drums. Still do, badly, but.
Do you think you'll ever hang up your headphones and move on to something else?
It's a weird thing because this whole scene, the likes of, I suppose, me, Oakenfold, Danny Rampling. Nobody's got old doing it before because there wasn't anything like it before, so nobody quite knows when to stop.
You actually played on the Ian Wright show as well. How was that?
No, it was good fun. It really did start out as a joke because I really don't see myself as a sort of television person. But he was doing like a one-off show, and I'm a mad Arsenal fan. And the guy that was doing the show is someone I knew, and he used to work in radio. And I said, all right, I'll do it for a laugh. And then they said, like, you know, the pilot went down so well, we're going to come back and ask you to do it every week. And I was like, oh my God, you know, I won't have the time to do it. And I actually tried to get other people involved with me to sort of share it out when it came along, but I ended up doing practically all of them.
How much thought goes into compiling your hugely successful Essential Selection series?
I try and get on as many of the sort of main tunes from the previous sort of 4 months, because they tend to be sort of once a quarter sort of thing. So, but it's hard, you know, it's very competitive. You know, some people you ask to sort of for their tracks and they won't give them to you because they got their own albums. So, but on the whole, it's sort of mainly the highlights from the last sort of 4 months, and I try and put as many things as we possibly can for the next sort of, you know, 2 or 3 months, as far as you can go. So the theme for this one's very much sort of house on one CD and trance on the other, because that's really is what's going on.
Have you heard any tunes lately that might be of interest?
Loads. I mean, every single week, you know. Just signed this record last week called Under the Water by Brother Brown, which is actually a record that comes out of Holland, but it sounds like a sort of record that Deep Dish would make.
Do you find that some tracks make good radio but just bomb when you play them in a club?
Oh, definitely, yeah. And that is the other joy of radio, that you can use that. I try and do that a lot, but as much as I'm influenced by clubbing to what I play on the radio, you've got to shove some other stuff in there. It was just after the Winter Music Conference last year that I got Thomas Bangalter to give me a copy of Stardust. And that was definitely a record. As big as that record became, that wasn't a club record at the start. That was, I mean, I'm one of those people that can go out, get a big room full, and I would put that on first. And because it was my first record, you just about limped through it, sort of thing. But I promise you, when you played that at the start, it was like people were being polite. So that was a record that radio definitely broke. I think one of the biggest fallacies about the radio show is that, you know, I'm some sort of control freak that, you know, is pulling all the levers on what's going to be in and out. It's absolute rubbish. I'm a massive fan, and one of the biggest influences on me and my show is, to be honest, what everyone else is playing. You know, I try and sort of be a funnel for what's going on.
Like, tag, share and subscribe.
Now this is Clubavision, and this is how it's done. This is Clubavision, Clubavision's #1.
Where's that rave, man?